This is an emergency live stream. Please stand by for a Smitty announcement. Alert! Alert! This is an emergency live stream. Please stand by for a Smitty announcement. Alert! Alert! This is an emergency live stream. Please stand by for a Smitty announcement. Alert! Alert! This is an emergency live stream. Please stand by for a Smitty announcement. Alert! Alert! This is an emergency live stream. Please stand by for a Smitty announcement. Alert! Alert! This is an emergency live stream. Please stand by for a Smitty announcement. You are about to enter the fantasy football show. Please stand.
Live from SmittyOne.com studios, it's the Fantasy Football Show. Live! Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Take a lap.
Well. What an amazing turn of events. A.J. Brown traded to the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, I will admit, I thought DK was the most likely to be traded, and I think DK Metcalf still could be traded. DK still could be the guy that gets traded of the next, group of big names being moved. But your boy Smitty said one of these four wide receivers would be traded at some point. DK, AJ Brown, McLaurin, or Debo. Debo the least likely to get traded. DK Metcalf the most likely to get traded. But AJ Brown ends up getting moved, and he gets traded to the Philadelphia Eagles, which makes Jalen Hurts on the map for 2022. People hating on Jalen Hurts, people clowning on Jalen Hurts. Well, guess what? Jalen Hurts has Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown, and they're not done yet. So get ready, buckle up. Jalen Hurts is about to ball in 2022, and all the haters that have been ripping on him over and over are going to have to tuck their tail between their legs and come back home, because it's Jalen Hurts season potentially in 2022. So yeah, Buffoon says I called it. In fairness, I said DK would be the most likely, but yes, one of these four wide receivers, Debo, McLaurin, DK, and AJ Brown, one of them would be traded, and absolutely we're looking at AJ Brown move. Now here's the deal. Here's the crazy part. AJ Brown signs a contract that's going to dictate a lot moving forward, especially with the Deebo Samuel situation. Eagles are giving AJ Brown a 4-year, $100 million deal that includes $57 million in guarantees per source, according to Adam Schefter. I told everyone that we're looking at a potential $55 to $60 million guarantee for Deebo, a 55 to 65 guaranteed amount of money for AJ Brown. This is what sets the bar. We now know what we're dealing with. Now Deebo Samuel can be handed a 55 to 59 million guaranteed kind of contract for $100 million on 4 years, and he has no leg to stand on to ask for more. This is the baseline. This is low enough to make a Deebo Samuel trade or signing very, very likely. Told you Deebo wouldn't get moved. He didn't get moved. DK is still potentially, we're still on DK watch because the Seahawks have blown it up already. They may get rid of DK Metcalf here shortly. Just hang tight. $100 million going to AJ Brown, 57 guaranteed. Hollywood Brown traded to the Arizona Cardinals for the 23 overall pick. Hollywood Brown traded to Cardinals, which is absolutely crazy. Hollywood Brown traded to the Arizona Cardinals. We also have the Pittsburgh Steelers on the clock with Malik Willis still there. I'll stay live with you and break this down, because if Malik Willis falls to the Pittsburgh Steelers, Najee season's back to the tune of a top 2 to 3 overall pick. People have him around 3, 4, 5, but Najee Harris will be number 2 in my book in 2 or 3, locked and loaded, if he ends up getting Malik Willis as his signal caller, because that makes this offense move down the field. Granted, they're going to kick it off with Trubisky and see what he's got. They're not going to put Malik Willis in right away. Did they take Pickett? Did they take Pickett already? Is that pick in? Somebody said they took Pickett. It hasn't updated on my... I'm obviously a little behind on my TV. I hate the West Coast feed. is awful. We're behind about like 2 minutes. It seems. It's not really 2 minutes. Surprise of the draft so far. Steal the draft so far. Hamilton falling to the Ravens. They lucked out getting him at pick 14. Hamilton is crazy. Now Malik Willis. Someone's saying that they took Pickett. I don't know if someone's trolling in here, but the pick is in. I think Pickett. Oh, man, if it's not Malik Willis, man, if it's Pickett, tighten up, baby. How are you excited? You just got rid of AJ Brown. I like Treylon Burks a lot, but you just got rid of AJ Brown. Oh, poor soul. I feel bad for you, AJ Brown. The pick is in. Who is this? I said AJ Brown traded more likely. Yeah, I mean, AJ Brown was one of 4. It was very, very likely one of those guys was getting traded. That's what I've been saying all month. This has been an amazing draft. It's been an amazing draft. Mr. Hardy. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. Who's number 1 for the Titans now? Treylon Burks. You're throwing a rookie out there. And while I like Treylon Burks, I've talked him up a ton. The Titans just blew things up a little bit. They set themselves back. That was the number 1 seed. Okay, here the pick is in. I think it was Pickett. Everyone's saying it's Pickett. That's the wrong guy. He's okay. He could be okay. But the Steelers just punted this opportunity. Why would you take Pickett over Malik Willis? Who's going to get Malik Willis now? This is unbelievable. What a botched opportunity Is Malik Willis going to fall to... Where is he going to go? How far is he going to fall? Who's going to trade up to get this man? This is absolutely crazy. Malik Willis continues to fall in this draft. If this is true. I'm still delayed. I don't have Pickett I don't have Pickett even showing on my screen yet. West Coast is just delayed like crazy. Round 2? Yeah, Seahawks better take Malik Willis, and that will make them maybe not trade DK Metcalf. Kenny Pickett. You guys are right. Kenny Pickett. Unbelievable. That would have been huge news for every... I'm not saying Pickett is horrible. I'm not saying Pickett will bust. He could be something special. We'll see. Let's take some. Let's give him a chance. But man, Malik Willis was the real deal. Malik Willis was the pick. He was not only the pick, the best fit, the really good fit. I do like Burks. I do liken him to a younger AJ Brown. So Tron Force. I don't blame you for getting excited about Burks. I really like Burks. He's been my number 1/2 wide receiver the entire offseason. I just recently switched to Jameson Williams, but we're going to break this all down after the draft. I'm going live after the draft. This was an emergency live stream. I'm jumping back on Instagram right now. I appreciate everybody being here. Please jump over and watch the rest of the draft on Instagram right now. Thank you guys for joining me for this emergency live stream. A.J. Brown traded to the Eagles. Hollywood Brown to the Cardinals. I wouldn't have given up the 23rd pick. I would have rather have drafted Treylon Burks than to have traded for Hollywood Brown. So the Cardinals, I think, made a bad move there. However, Hollywood Brown, Kyler have a connection, so that's a good for Kyler. Lamar Jackson was pissed. I retweeted something to Lamar because Lamar retweeted somebody that said, "What the F?" And I said, "Yeah, but Lamar, relax. You're about to get Treylon Burks." But no, they took... Hamilton was a steal for the Ravens. An absolute steal for the Ravens. Unbelievable. Nick, I appreciate it. Don't worry, Nick. I'm coming back. As soon as the draft's over, I'm coming back. I owe some push-ups over on the quad box. I bet Vlad that Malik Willis would not fall to 20 or later, and he did. So I got to go do push-ups live on Instagram. Go check it out. The Fantasy Football Show on Instagram. Go follow me. We'll be over there live the rest of the draft. Then I'm coming back to break down all the landing spots. You know how we do it. Yeah, Hamilton was the steal of the draft so far. Sauce Gardner was a great pick, even though he didn't fall for Jets. A+ draft for the Jets. Crazy trades. Get on over to